Okay, are we back? I think we're back. I think we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Apparently, my internet just decided to crap out on me. I swear, I don't get it. I don't get it. It'd be that way. But, what's it called? It's funny. Every time I go to sit down, I don't think I have an idea. And then I go to, you know, and then I'm just like, oh shit, I do got an idea. I think I got an idea here. Swear it's how it always works, you know? Let's see what we can do with maybe a little bit of guitar, just a little bit. We'll see what it might come out with. You know what I mean? See what we might come up with, maybe. I wonder if I could do something real quick. Let me see if I can throw something on here. Modulate. thing. It is, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie, I do make it unfortunately is basically elevator music. or video game soundtrack, like waiting room music. That's like half of it's not on purpose. It's not on purpose. I just love vibes, man. I just love vibes. Like, who's gonna I mean, come on, man. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love a good vibe on it? Cause you know, a little vibe ain't gonna hurt nobody. Throw a little vibe on it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to be fair, this would be a vibe if you were just like waiting for fucking taxes, just in the background. Here, you know what? Let's go ahead and actually record the guitar part so I can. He said, fuck tax. I agree, sir. I agree. You have seen my other videos. Oh, that's funny. I agree, though. Yeah, fuck taxes. We're just out here vibing, dog. That's funny. I agree. Let's see here, though. Let's see what we can do with a little bit. We'll crunch it up a little. We'll see what, maybe a little bit of, you know what I mean? Well, that was pretty vibe. I didn't record. It was fun. That was cool. That's cool. We might throw that on like when we're done or something, just like as just a, I don't know, just as like, you know, we're just ha ha ha, you know. Throw some Guitar at the end just cause that might be fun. Ooh, guitar almost died. All right, well, let's see here. So I was sort of kind of thinking, oh, I haven't even, it's so funny. I started this off, you guys are coming in late a little bit, and I already had like 2 bass lines picked out, you know what I mean? I had like 2 full ideas sort of kind of going, and I was like, well, we'll just throw to the other one at some point. So here's what we'll do. Let's start it out with the slow one, and then once it comes in a little bit more, then we'll go into the other one, and we'll do something like this. Let's see if we can do maybe just the piano in the beginning. Let me go ahead and, I likes to do this where like, so I have everything at once and I'm gonna explode it up and just do a bunch of stuff. So let's see here. So usually what I like to do is like just copy stuff and then just have it sort of kind of explode from there so I can figure it out as we go. Yeah, okay. All right, that could be cool. Start it off like that, and then have, where is it? Oh, you know what would be really cool? I haven't used this in so long, but this actually would be perfect for this. I bought this sound kit like fucking 10 years ago, and it has done me no wrong. It's like a big natural drum kit, and it has some great sounds. Yeah, let's just copy, or let's duplicate that track, and then we'll do something like this. And this might give us exactly what we're looking for. And then also a little bit of just for some spice. You know what I mean? A little bit of yeah, a little bit of hold on. And then, you know what I'm saying, maybe we can throw a little, I don't know. All right, hold on. A little bit of verb. Let's see what we. I don't have an idea there, but let's just see what we might come up with here. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. Fucking, I don't, maybe? 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 have any favorite monologues or anything? Because I sort of kind of want to throw a monologue on this bad boy. I know that people don't understand why I do this, but I love it. I love hearing like a cool like, you know, let me, just for reference, explain what I'm talking about. People who've been around understand that this is part of what I do, but I love me a good, like, just somebody monologuing over a beat. That shit is so cool. You know what I mean? I don't know why I like it. It's stupid. I don't know why I like it, but I love it. Like, ooh, what does this sound like? Nah, that's stupid.
Wake up to reality.
You saw me swearing a...
You see here.
I know.
Ooh.
I know I did things.
Yeah.
And I made things bad.
Yeah.
So mean. And I wrote some things down that I wanted to tell you.
You wrote some
I wanted to let you know that I know these things and that I feel these things, and I wanted to tell you a little, a little bit about me. This thing.
Oh my God, that's actually perfect.
I know I did things.
Yeah.
And I made things bad.
Yeah.
And I was awful.
Mom,
and
we don't have to.
Carmen, I was so mean. And I wrote some things down that I wanted to tell you.
You wrote some
I wanted to let you know that I know these things and that I feel these things, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about me. Can I read this to you? I know I did things.
Yeah.
And I made things bad.
Yeah.
And I was awful.
Mom,
and
we don't have to.
Carmen, I was so mean. And I wrote some things down that I wanted to tell you.
You wrote some
I wanted to let you know that I know these things and that I feel these things, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about me. Can I read this to you? Give me one second. I feel these things, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about me. I know I did things.
Yeah.
And I made things bad.
Yeah.
And I was awful.
Mom,
and
we don't have to.
Carmen, I was so mean. And I wrote some things down that I wanted to tell you.
You wrote some
I wanted to let you know that I know these things and that I feel these things, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about me. Give me one second. I felt lost. I felt alone. I was sad. I felt lost. I felt alone. I was sad. I was angry. I was bad. I was awful to my kids. I was awful to my family. I did drink. I did scream. I know I did things.
Yeah.
And I made things bad.
Yeah.
And I was awful.
Mom,
and
we don't have to.
Carmen, I was so mean. And I wrote some things down that I wanted to tell you.
You wrote some
I wanted to let you know that I know these things and that I feel these things, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about me. Can I read this to you? lost. I felt lost. I felt alone. I was sad. I was angry. I was bad. I was awful to my kids. I was awful to my family. I did drink. I did scream. I felt lost. I felt alone. I was sad. I was angry. I was bad. I was awful to my kids. I was awful to my family. I did drink. I did scream. I know I did things.
Yeah.
And I made things bad.
Yeah.
And I was awful.
Mom,
and
we don't have to do
Carmen,
this.
I was
We don't-
so mean. And I wrote some things down that I wanted to tell you. I wanted to let you know that I know these things and that I feel these things, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about me. Can I read this to you? I felt lost,
Yeah, I like that. Let me see here.
so mean. And I wrote some things down that I wanted to tell you. I wanted to let you know that I know these things and that I feel these things, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about me. Can I read this to you? And I wrote some things down that I wanted to tell you. I wanted to let you know that I know these things and that I feel these things, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about me. Can I read this to you? I felt lost. I felt alone. I was sad. I was angry. I was bad. I was awful to my kids. I was awful to my family. I did drink. I did scream. I felt alone. I felt lost. I felt alone. I was sad. I was angry. I was bad. I was awful to my kids. I was awful to my family. I did drink. I did scream. I lied. was awful.
Mom,
and
we don't have to do
Carmen,
this.
I was
We don't-
so mean. And I wrote some things down that I wanted to tell you. I wanted to let you know that I know these things and that I feel these things, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about me. Can I read this to you? I felt lost. I felt alone. I was sad. I was angry. I was bad. I was awful to my kids. I was awful to my family. I did drink. I did scream. I was awful to my family. I did drink. I did scream. I lied. And I yelled. And then it says, I'm sorry, like 25 times. Because I'm sorry, Carmen. I'm so fucking sorry. I did drink. I did scream. I lied. And I yelled. And then it says, I'm sorry, like awful to my kids. I was awful to my family. I did drink. I did scream. I lied. And I yelled. And then it says, I'm sorry, like 25 times. Because I'm sorry, Carmen. Fucking sorry. That I wanted to tell you. I wanted to let you know that I know these things and that I feel these things, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about me. Can I read this to you?
Man, this is not how I thought this was gonna go. But I like it.
I felt lost. I felt alone. I was sad. I was angry. I was bad. I was awful to my kids. I was awful to my family. I did drink. I did scream. I lied. And I yelled. And then it says, I'm sorry, like 25 times. Because I'm sorry, Carmen.
I think that's where the guitar part comes in. I think right there. I think that's the hot spot right there. I mean, you know. Alright, so I'm thinking
I know I did things.
Yeah.
And I made things
the rest of this is
bad.
pretty chill, but
And
I think
was
right there,
awful.
and especially right here too, I need to bring up the vocals here. But
Because I'm sorry, Carmen. I'm so freaking sorry.
and then have it
Because
come
I'm
in
sorry,
like
Carmen. I'm so freaking sorry.
yeah. Wait, how long? 2 minutes. Yeah, you know what? Actually, that checks out. Here, let's just do this. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have this duplicate a couple times. We're gonna bring this back in at the end, and the last two are probably gonna have it fade out there or something. But we'll just sort of kind of wing it at this point. We're just winging it, guys. We're fucking winging it. We're here to play. Let's see here.
I know I did things.
Yeah.
And because I'm sorry, Carmen.
Let's see how this goes.
I'm so freaking sorry.
Oh, that was bad. I didn't like that. All right, let's see if we can. Well, you know what? Maybe. Let's just try it again. Let's see what comes out. Who fucking knows? Hold on. All right, I opened a new beer. That's the only thing that we needed. We needed beer. Ah.
Because I'm sorry, Carmen. I'm so freaking sorry.
I liked the idea, but that wasn't exactly what I was looking for.
Because I'm sorry, Carmen. I'm so
So I like that idea. I liked everything up until that moment. So we're just gonna cut from that moment, and then I just want to plug in at that moment, and then that little. I don't know if I'm gonna like that. Let's see. That I might actually be okay, because we're gonna fade out right there anyway, so that's sort of kind of. Ooh. It's been a while since I've made my fingers do that. All right. Don't tell my wife that I can do that. All right, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, let me see here though. I do like this. So let's do. Fucking who knows if that worked or not. Doesn't really matter, I guess. It's gonna be faded out anyway, but I think it's cool. I think that works. Let's fade it out right here, right? Yeah, let's see what that. I don't know. I think it might be okay. I mean, especially because it's at the very end. Let's listen to it all the way through. Well, I'm gonna go pee. You guys listen to it all the way through one time. You tell me what you think when it's done.
I know I did things.
Yeah.
I've been drinking a lot.
I made things bad.
Yeah.
And I was awful.
Mom,
and
we don't have to.
Carmen, I was so mean. And I wrote some things down that I wanted to tell you. I wanted to let you know that I know these things and that I feel these things, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about me. Can I read this to you? Lost. I felt alone. I was sad. I was angry. I was bad. I was awful to my kids. I was awful to my family. I did drink. I did scream. I lied. And I yelled. And then it says, I'm sorry, like 25 times. Because I'm sorry, Carmen. like 25 times. Because I'm sorry, Carmen. I'm so freaking sorry.
Yeah, I like this. I think that's pretty cool. Actually, I think it's done. Cool. Well, let me go ahead and put this end point here. There we go. I guess it's sorry. I guess is the name of this one. I'm going to show you guys something I'm working on when this is done. Let me go ahead and I'll just play this and then we'll play a little bit of music and then we'll go over some stuff before I get out of here, huh? Sound good? Cool. Okay. So, here's the thing. So, I have been, obviously, as you guys know, here, let me go ahead and flip over real quick so you guys can see me more. Yeah. So, I have been thinking about this a lot. About how you create a good society. And like I mean obviously I had the Scott Horton interview the other day and I sort of kind of really started to think about some things. And I also was looking at, you know, some of the candidates for different districts and some of the things that they advocate for. And I I'm getting to the point where I don't think that people really understand like the break in the system that we've got going on, you know? Like, we really have to, at least in my opinion, we really do have to like readjust how we view our society at this point, and what we view as conductive to a good government and society. And I think people are sort of kind of locked into this, like, I don't know, I guess whatever it is that they, it's like people are just locked into the system that we have at the moment as if it's the answer. And I don't like it, because there's so many other options in the world. Like the world is your oyster. We are not locked into the system that we currently have. And like I find people who want to use the system against itself or like whatever, but I'm getting to the point where I think the system itself is just, I don't want to say it's unfixable, but it fucking seems that way. I mean, it's the other day when I was talking to Scott, he said something that was really important that I think is something that we don't think about often enough. And it's not the abuse of power as much as the problem, as it is genuinely the power to abuse people. Like the ability for someone to have control over your life in some ways. Like, and I understand that like we live in a society and we sign the social contract and we do the thing and like we're all a part of this, and that's all good and gravy, and I'm fine with that. Like that doesn't bother me. The problem is the system isn't working for any of us. Like genuinely, the system is against itself in a lot of ways, in almost a martyristic way. Like it's like, I don't know, sacrificing the well-being of your entire civilization, meaning the you know, I guess I don't even want to call it the West, because the West isn't like got the greatest ideas. Like we're all fucking out here just spitballing, you know what I mean? But like the inability to view the system as a system that you can change and that things can be done to correct is a problem, I think. Like everybody's out here just being reckless because there's no help in the system whatsoever. Like the system is not here for us. The system is there for them. And that's just, we gotta start figuring it out. And so I've been thinking about trying to build out this, I don't know if I'd call it an app or what. It's something I'll probably just use only in my streams, or if somebody else wants to use it, they can, and I'll keep building it up and incorporating different things into it. I just sort of kind of started on it today. But I wanted to show you guys sort of kind of what the idea was, and that's this thing right here. Let me go ahead and bring it up so I can show you guys. Hold on 1 second here. There we go. So my idea, as stupid as it sounds, or whatever you want to call it, whatever, I'd like to build out this little app here that I'm gonna sort of kind of come back to every once in a while. And it's just going to be like, we're going to figure out how to create utopia. How do we do it? What the fuck is the mechanisms? Do we need meritocracy? Do we need egalitarianism? Do we need caste systems? And this is going to be completely unbiased. Like I'm not going to... Oh, my son's out here having fun. Is he okay? Okay. I just wanted to address some of the sort of kind of like different systems of cultural, economic, judicial, and government like systems and sort of kind of figure out how we actually could create a system that is genuinely beneficial to everybody. Because at the moment we have a system that's genuinely only, helpful to like, I don't know, 50 dudes, the 200 dude, 300 people, maybe. Basically, if you're in the top echelon of government and or corporate, whatever. And so we just got to figure this out. And I really wanted to start figuring out a way to visualize these different political systems and economic and social systems and judicial systems, and figure out a way to put them together in a way that is cohesive, that makes sense, that we can all figure out how to create a better society. Because I think that is genuinely the problem. Is at the moment you have a lot of people out there talking a big game about fucking whatever, dude. They're talking big game about a lot of shit, and every one of them I feel like is just genuinely not understanding of the fact that this is a massive undertaking that takes a lot of just thought and experiment and true, cooperation. And so, yeah. Anyway, so I just thought this was going to be a fun little thing that we could sort of kind of go back to. For example, you might want a technocracy where experts and specialists hold governing authority. You know what I mean? And then you might have an economic system that's like democratic socialist, but then maybe your judicial system is, I don't know, restorative justice, or codified civil law or whatever. And then maybe we're, able to create a different social structure where there's like meritocracy and, there's or pluralistic multiculturalism, like different things, like figuring out a way to genuinely figure out what the best and worst possible cases are for each individual system, and figuring out how to put those different pieces together to really create a good system in which we can create a better future. And so that's sort of kind of, I don't know, it's a pet project of mine at this point, where I'm just sort of kind of, I want to try and figure out how we do this, guys, because I feel like at the moment everybody's just locked into individual positions of individual things. But if you can really start putting this shit together and like figure out a way to make this system work, like we can have a shot at figuring this out. And I don't know. I don't see people trying to make it work. So anyway, that's my TED talk for the night. Fuck it. Whatever. I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back on Sunday night. I might be back on later tonight. I doubt it, but I might be back on later tonight to do a little bit of a political stream with my boy Josh. We'll see how that goes. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. Who knows? All right. But anyway, love you guys. Thank you for stopping in, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Oh, and by the way, make sure to like, follow, subscribe, and also check me out on Patreon. Check me out on all the stuff. And also SoundCloud, obviously. Check out all the music. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Peace out. Love you.